You know how like when you read manga, you can like pick like the. You know how like when you read manga, you can like pick like the pace you're reading at, right?
Yeah.
So everyone has a different pace, right? Then
well, which reminds me.
Yeah.
Speaking of pacing and pooping.
What made you just bring this up?
Oh, because I heard poop and I heard pacing.
I did not say poop. Hello and welcome to another episode of Trash Taste. I'm your host for today, Gans. Joining me today again are the boys. And who is this sitting next to me? Do you want to introduce yourself to the world? Who are you?
It's me, Ditus.
What is this? What was that?
I've been abusing this a lot. Every time like someone wants something from me.
What does this mean?
Using it.
I don't know.
Isn't that like what's up in like Hawaii or something?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like aloha.
Is that actually?
Yeah, they like aloha.
I just
shit.
like that. I like it because I don't have to speak. I just.
What are you, mute?
well, since moving to Japan, I've been doing this lately.
It's like, yes, I understand.
Okay, so is that just to like nod to other people? Like,
Yeah. No matter what. Like if I'm passing by somebody, you see me, I'm like,
even if you don't know them.
it's automatic.
Why?
So you just do that to everyone? Everyone you pass on the street?
No, only if like they, I don't know, they like
Make eye contact?
If it's a narrow hallway or they make eye contact, I'll be like, it's just automatic. I don't know. I actually, it was crazy. I saw this lady on the phone.
Yeah.
And she's talking to her cell phone, like this, and she was going.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, why are you cradling like a baby? And then why are you?
Bowing on the phone.
yeah.
Yeah, she's bowing on the phone like constantly. and I
I've
was like,
seen fucking Cellar man do like full like 90-degree like
Yeah.
full on bowing on the phone.
why?
I don't know. It's just
Honestly, like I bow by like habit as well sometimes.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like when I like end a conversation, I just like have to bow.
Yeah,
like
it's just like a knee-jerk reaction.
yeah, it is.
Like,
It
you
is
just
right.
have to do this.
Yeah. Even if I'm like on the phone, like
Yeah.
you know, like I'm like they can't see me bowing right
You
now.
can't say it is physically impossible for you to say hi on the phone
Yeah.
without like moving your neck.
Yeah.
You can't just go hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Like it's the vein popping me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bow.
Try not to bow.
Try not to bow, challenge.
Yeah.
It's a womp combo when you say hi, you gotta.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
goes with the
So,
neck, bro. The neck
yeah.
muscle
I
activates.
guess the reason why you're impressed by bowing is because you just moved here. But also,
Yeah.
I
I mean,
people
for
might not know who you are
audience
as well,
who
yeah.
do not know who you are, do you want to explain what you do on YouTube, who you are?
Yeah, I'm a loser that animates my life, I guess. And then when I'm bored of animating my life, I do fun, random stuff that, you know. And then,
like what?
Like what?
like what?
Yeah, like what's the random stuff you do? Game?
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. What do you mean?
Well, I make like little. So most time I'm like a story time animator, but
Yeah.
I don't really.
Yeah.
Call
You
myself
got to keep the
that.
mic pretty close to you, by the
Oh,
way.
hello. Let me.
Yeah. you gotta like eat the mic.
You
Yeah.
gotta cradle it like a
Yeah.
baby.
Cradle it like a baby and bow
Cradle
to
like
it.
a
Bow
baby
to
and,
it.
Like bow to it every time.
Yeah.
So you make other things?
Yeah, I mostly make just animations basically, and then that's about.
That was the most funny pause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. I just animate.
And you're a member of Geeks Plus now, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be in Japan? Because you just moved here like 3 weeks ago? I forgot.
Not even a month ago.
A month ago,
no,
right?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago or something.
I can't
don't
remember,
know. The
man.
time goes fly by fast because like I'm just building furniture constantly.
That's how it always is.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Yeah.
And then we're going to like the Japanese bank, and then they try to give me a bank account, and I'm just like sitting here, and then there's like 2 Japanese ladies, it's like translating, and
Yeah.
then they're like going back and forth, and then it literally I got there at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
and then went all the way to like I think we got out like 7 p.m.
Jesus.
The bank plus the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did that one day.
It do be
It
like
literally
that.
took like I don't know like
An entire day.
entire
too.
day.
Yeah, an
And I
entire
was
day.
Like, this is, and I felt useless too because I can't speak the language yet. So
Right.
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
like, it was like sitting there, and it was like it's just like translating, and then,
Yeah.
I was applying for a visa to come here.
oh, it was death. I
So
think
wait, when
Connor-
did you start? When did you start? 'Cause I think I basically was like, you know, I've been teasing them all about how fun Japan is, and they'd be like, oh, because originally you.
Yeah,
were
I
gonna
hate
come-
this guy. He'd post like pictures of food and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I hate this guy.
I played League with Emery and Dias a lot, and we obviously do our videos together. And you know, originally you were going to come to Japan in April 2020
Oh, you're
for a
gonna bring this
vacation.
up.
right?
Okay, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
just
Oh,
give
yeah.
me
Very sad.
Give him the
lore,
backstory.
give me the lore.
Yeah.
The lore, I like the lore.
So you were going to come in 2020 with Emily to come just hang out and visit. And obviously, as we all know, what happened.
Like
Yeah.
right at the start.
Yeah.
2020, and then we were like, don't worry, it'll open up soon. It'll open up soon.
Yeah.
It'll open up. It never opened up.
Yeah.
So it was like what 2021, like mid 2021, and I was like, I mean,
Just
you know,
move here, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
like, you interested in like coming here?
No,
But-
actually, no. I think 2 years ago you said, do you want to move there? You asked me, and I was like,
Right.
I think I asked Emily. I was like, well, I feel like we should test Japan to see if we like it first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're gonna visit.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that you've never left the States before moving here to Japan.
I've only been to Canada and Florida. So I live in Maine. It's
Oh,
like-
that's 2 different countries, right?
I like the way he said I've been to Canada, a different country, and Florida,
A different country.
also a different
Also
country.
a different country.
It is.
To be fair, it is.
It
a
is a
different
different country over there.
So Japan was like a very big jump there.
Yeah. So, well, my mom's Cambodian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like half Chinese or whatever.
Yeah.
But she never brought me to Cambodia because she's always like afraid of like dangerous. Like, there's
Right.
dangerous
Yeah.
stuff there. So I'm like, well, I guess I never got to visit ever.
Yeah.
Like literally ever.
I guess you're
don't
close
know
now,
why.
though. You can.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's just a stone throw away now.
Yeah, I hope it's more safe.
Yeah, so Jesus, you flew the coop then, because like you went from not basically going out of North America to fucking moving to Japan, just like
even
that.
visiting
Not
Japan,
even visiting. You are now just living here.
Okay,
Like,
well, first of all, the borders were closed forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
waiting literally like a year or whatever
Yeah.
long. I was dying in my basement. I was rotting. There's nothing to do there. I was bored as hell. In my mom's basement, my mom did my laundry. She cooked for me.
That's an important point.
I was just chilling too hard.
Yeah.
To the fact that like I didn't want to do anything. I was just,
Right.
yeah, I was just like playing video games. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
And I was just rotting away.
Yeah.
And then, finally the borders opened up, and then I gained like 50 pounds, and then I lost 20 pounds.
Right.
And then I regained 20 pounds, and then I lost 30 pounds or something. So I've been yo-yoing.
that just sounds like adulthood in general. Like,
Yeah.
No, it was just COVID. COVID,
That just sounds like metabolism. You know, like
yeah,
Yeah.
adulthood is like gaining a few pounds and you're just like, fuck, I need to go on a diet. And you like diet good for a month. You're like, yes, I've lost those pounds. I can keep going. You don't keep going. And then you gain the pounds back and you're like, fuck, I should diet again. And then you start dieting. And then it's like a yo-yo between like the same like
can
10
never win.
pounds or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
You just
exactly.
never win.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very sad because I think before 2020 happened, the whole COVID thing happened.
Yeah.
I was going to visit Japan.
Yeah.
And I was like at my peak. I was like pretty skinny. Like I was at I was comfortable in my own body. I was like, I
Yeah.
want to put myself out there. And then COVID hit, and I was like, oh. And then I just became a basement dweller again. It was very.
So you decided just to like fucking get out and just like do something, just get a change basically.
Yeah. So I've been yearning to like. Just like I used to live in New York during college, art college.
Right.
And that was like essentially like throwing myself out there,
Right.
into the wild.
Right.
And I miss that feeling of like just being thrown to a wild. And being like,
Yeah.
Trying to figure stuff out.
Not even like I just like the fact that if you, it's like what is this thing? And it, like
Right.
it piques your brain. You're like, wait, this is something different. And then
Yeah.
like in Maine or just like United States, like any state you go to, it's not really that much different.
Yeah.
except
Yeah.
Florida.
Except Florida, and then you'll get shot and then die. But yeah, that's what I like about Japan. Like,
Yeah.
like the whole like, you have an umbrella, you put it in the slot thing, and
Yeah.
it just, and it takes.
Oh, you lock the umbrella.
Bag.
Oh, the
Has
bag
a
thing.
bag.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, this is the I've
umbrella
never seen this.
condom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this is crazy. And also the workers in America, every time you go to like, let's say 7-Eleven,
Yeah.
first of all, you got like a bunch of druggy guys over there. Like,
Right.
what do you call them, homeless people or something?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the politically correct term for that is, but
I'm pretty sure druggy guy is in the
druggy guy
political
is
correct
definitely
term.
not politically correct.
I mean, like
Sketchy, yeah.
sketchy.
Sus guy.
Especially in New York, like every time I leave at like 3 a.m. in the morning,
Right.
I'll always get pursued by
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
manhandler.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and then they'll follow you into the store, and then they, I'm like, well, I would give you money, but if I gave you money, that means I would have to give $1. Like, no, I'd have to give like $50 every day because you literally get begged.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. It's just nonstop.
Right.
But anyways, the gas station stuff.
Yeah,
Japan, go back to Japan, right?
Yeah.
Also, by the way, the workers in 7-Eleven or wherever they are, they look like they don't want to be there. They just want. They look sad.
What, in America or Japan?
In America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty chill because you're just like you go in.
I don't think you're paid enough to like also then have to pretend to be happy about it. Like,
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of the same way in Japan as well.
they pretend to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not being
No,
paid
it's
enough.
so
This shit,
different.
like,
Yeah.
Actually,
I like sometimes they're chill though.
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah, sometimes they're chill. Yeah.
Sometimes.
well,
No.
there was one time. Actually, like I think this happened like when I just came to Japan. I went
Yeah.
to 7-Eleven. I went to get like a beer, strong zero or whatever, and then it wasn't scanning. The guy like ran. He like ran because it wasn't scanning. He ran to the fridge and then he ran back like, go inside. And I was like, you don't need to do that. Like, and he's like bowing and stuff, like apologizing. I'm like, this is so sad. Like I like the service you're giving me.
Yeah.
I feel bad that you have to like feel like you have to act this way.
But that's the thing, though, right? It's like the Japan's like standard for customer service is so insanely high that there is probably like some fucking Japanese guy or girl out there who would complain, being like, "Come on, hurry up!"
Hurry
up, you know?
It makes me sad like a little bit, but at the same time, I get good tips.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
just like Starbucks.
I'd be sad.
So
but
it ain't
it's-
my problem.
Like sometimes the service is so good that it's like imposing. I'm just like, you don't get like, I don't need the service to be this good, bro.
Yeah,
you can
right.
chill, you know.
Sometimes they do it so good that like next time you go to like the same place, like when you go to a real can, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get there, they welcome you like you're a king.
Yeah.
They,
That's what I'm saying.
They
It's
come
like,
and they take your bags. They're like looking after you. And then other times you'll go to another real can and you're like, I wouldn't expect it. And then you get disappointed and they're like, oh, what do you want?
when you do find that one guy that like doesn't care, you're just like, what's this? Like,
Yeah.
It like completely like warps your like
yeah,
perspective
yeah.
on it, even though like you go anywhere else in America and it's like it's just normal.
It's normal.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
normal, right?
Yeah.
It's
It's just like it's like warped my perception of, you know, what I find is good service and what even stands out to me. Because I remember like I was like because I was in England last week. I remember just like going to a normal restaurant, you know, and it was such a small thing because I was so used to just like the Japanese service being like as polite and as, you know, soft as they can. So I remember it was just like I went to a restaurant and then I asked for the bill, right? And it was just such a small thing. They slammed it down on the table and said, they slammed down on the table and said, £50. I was just like, well, that was a bit aggressive. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, because it surprised me because I was so used to, like, you know, Japanese service just like bringing it to you.
You'd
And
be like £50 de gozaimasu.
yeah, exactly right. You know, I didn't even get a please, you know, or something, or, you know, or thank you. £50.
That's quite odd even for the UK, to be fair.
Really?
Really? I don't know, because it's been so long since I've been to the UK that I'm just like, am I an asshole for thinking that was a bit aggressive?
They don't say the price out loud, right? Am I crazy?
Oh, they kind of just like, here's the
They
bill.
don't just give it to you, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. They bring the bill to you in the UK, but in Japan, I noticed you always have to go up to the.
What? So
It depends on the restaurant.
Yeah,
Friend-
so-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't been to a single one where like they gave you the bill. and you
Yeah, for
pay
some reason,
at the table.
sometimes you have to pay at the table, so
Yeah.
they bring you the bill.
Normally, the fancier it is, or the more European it's trying to be, you pay the
Yeah, you
table.
pay
Yeah,
at the table.
yeah.
So then if it's
But if it's like a Japanese chain,
I'm waiting
then
for
you
that
pay.
moment, bro.
really,
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet.
I'll take you to a place.
Yeah. I know a place.
I know a place. Best Italian food in the world.
Yeah, like normally if it's Japanese food, then you'll pay at like the till. But if you go to like a more westernized place, then it is they try to like, I guess, embrace foreign culture.
It's fun because some of the restaurants will actually have like a thing to pay at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Well, if they want to embrace foreign culture, they should do tips. I'm just kidding.
I wish they did.
Honestly, like, for how good
you don't want tips.
no, but for how good the service in
Yeah.
Japan is, sometimes
I
I'm
don't
like,
want,
yeah,
I don't
wish
want
I could.
American tips. I don't want 20% of the fucking bill
Yeah.
tip.
Yeah.
Hold the fucking phone. But
We don't eat out that much.
I don't blame you.
I noticed the grocery store, if you live in the city, the grocery store is more expensive than eating out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan is like one of the rare countries where eating out's actually cheaper.
Yeah.
Last time we said that, we got to get the real 2%. That's not true.
Well, if you live in the city, I guess.
Yeah.
Certain things are cheaper, certain things are more expensive. Like obviously, if you go to, you know, Sizeria and get a pasta, you get like this much, like during the
Yeah.
you should make your own pasta.
Bro.
But that's like pasta. Like if you want a ramen, you can't make your own ramen for home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like so many ingredients.
The melons, $300. Why?
Have you tried one of
It's
them?
like this, and it's 300.
It's because some guy like rubs it for hours. It's just like
What do you mean? Have you tried one?
Like,
do
it's
they
not even
inject
No.
you?
I'm just asking. Have you tried it?
No.
it's not
No,
worth it.
it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, because I actually saw a documentary on this on like why the melons in Japan are so expensive.
Oh, they do this
And-
with everything.
Yeah,
Then.
they do. It's like a very like Japanese culture thing where it's just like they only pick the cream of the crop. Every melon is like graded and like it's perfect. It's not just like the taste. It's like
the look.
It's the look. It's like the crinkling on the side as well. That gets graded as well for like look and aesthetic. And I'm just like, I do not give a shit. I'm just like, is it just kind of sweet? Okay, that's cool.
It's because in Japan, giving fruit is like the utmost
flex,
like.
right?
It's a flex for like gift giving.
That's like lobsters. They used to be like slavery food, right? Like peasant food.
Yeah. It used to be like
now
peasant
they're
food.
like
Yeah.
a delicacy.
All right. I don't know if fruit is the same way. But like, yeah, like, because in Japan, it's like gift giving is such a huge thing. And like giving fruit to someone is like, oh shit, you really care for me.
Yeah.
So that's why they make it expensive to
Why it
collect.
won't work on us, right?
Well, it won't work on us because
Yeah.
we're just like, just give me a fucking Granny Smith and I'll be good, you know?
Yeah.
Just go to the grocery store, buy me a cheaper grape.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, you spent how much on this watermelon?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I've noticed that about, I guess, like the Japanese artisan culture, which I guess I'm gonna call it, which is like one thing I can say about Japan is that if you're a craftsman, you put your fucking heart and soul into whatever you're making, right? And I mean that's why Japan has like such a high standards for so many things, right? And you see this with, for example, like Japanese tools, like Japanese knives, for example. You see like documentaries about people who have like inherited their fucking great grandfather's like fucking blacksmith or something.
It is
Yeah.
amazing,
Generation
but
6
Every single one of those documentaries is the same.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, what makes your salt so special? And then they'll go on about the family recipe and how they love it. And
Yeah.
love salt.
It almost always starts with, this isn't just any like.
Yeah.
Prime from the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Northern Hemisphere.
Like this was like this has been passed down through the knowledge of like fucking 5 different generations.
Great grandfather first made knives.
And then it's like the same way with the melons, for example, where you look at the melon farms and it's like,
They literally massage it.
yeah, they literally massage it.
Every morning, there's just a dude who's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
were joking about
No,
no.
they actually do that.
Yeah.
It's like they're rubbing a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and like I respect the fact that they have like such pride with their work and their craft, but there's a point when I'm just gonna like be like, it's just a melon, I'm sorry. It
Like,
is.
it's really cool, and like I have like so much respect for people who do that kind of stuff, but like I'm not always gonna buy into it.
Yeah.
It's like-
there are some things where I'm just like, there are some tools where I'm just like, yes, this definitely does need the care and attention and the knowledge of like years of work. And then sometimes I'm just like, I mean, it's slightly sweeter. It's a slightly sweet strawberry. Is it worth as that much? I don't know.
It just doesn't work in other countries.
It doesn't.
It reminds me of like Maylene when she's like, these eggs are like $8 eggs.
Maylin is the person that buys into it.
She made Emily buy it, and she's like, Emily got ready, and she's like, all right, try it. It's like Maylin said, it's like $8 eggs, and it's like tastes like rich and stuff. I taste it, I'm like, tastes like an egg with rice.
That has no taste.
No, I am exactly the same.
I'm Team Didus here.
I'm Team Didus here. Yeah.
It's a load of shit. It's like, I'm sorry, if the melon's fucking ready to eat, I don't need like Tanaka-san to massage it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, I'll just eat it.
I'll do it myself.
I'll eat it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it's just like, I don't know, this obsessive nature of like, the fruit and things have to be perfect. And it's like in the UK as well, we used to like, I think, throw away like carrots or stuff that weren't like the right shape.
Yeah.
Buy them and just,
Yeah.
just fucking give it to me.
Like I wouldn't mind so much if there at least was like a cheaper option, because like,
Yeah.
because if it feels like, I'm fine if I want to like, treat myself, and I know like I'm going to buy a fruit that is like 100% of the time fucking A grade, you know?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes like you buy a pack of strawberries in the UK and it's like strawberry gacha. Sometimes it's like a little bit sour. Sometimes you get that perfectly sweet one, but it's like in Japan, every strawberry you buy is like that sweet one
It's
every
very
single
good.
time. But I do want the option to just be like, just give me a fucking
me
cheap
the
pack.
shit pack,
Give me the
like,
shit pack that I just want to like stuff myself.
It's literally like pay to win.
It is. Oh my
literally pay to
fucking
win.
god.
It's like you are paying so that you guarantee every strawberry is going to be an SSR.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god.
It's just like, why did they put like fruit behind the paywall? like all the foods to like put behind the paywall. Like,
Yeah.
See, like the other thing I wouldn't mind either is like, say for example, if it's like knives, right, or like tools or something.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna last you for a long time, right? Because like there's quality to it.
Yeah.
I can finish a packet of strawberries in like 5 minutes, So it's like, oh, cool. So the thing I just spent 5 minutes on, that cost $200.
Yeah.
I want like a parody documentary of like a flaming hot Cheeto, like a premium version being made.
This isn't just any flavor.
So they like hand dust it. They like spread the dust on.
This is made by Chester Cheetah himself.
They like hand fry every
Yeah,
single
yeah, yeah.
Cheeto before like dusting it with like fucking
And then like massage it to the perfect shape.
like it's like infused with like fairy dust or some shit like that. But yeah, like I suppose unlike us, you moved here post COVID, right? So I'm curious what the procedure for you was like.
Oh yeah, I forgot we talked about.
Yeah, we went that. we went on a tangent. We do that a lot here on Trash Taste. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So take us through the process.
Oh yeah, it was first. Anyways,
I pointed at me.
because you told me it was a painful process, and I was like, hey, I can do that. And then like, you know, it's fine. We're just chilling, waiting for the door to open. But then when it actually opened, it was such a pain. It was like you sign one paper,
Yeah.
the same information,
Yeah.
and then you have to do that 20 more times.
Yeah.
And then you have to I had to drive to the bureau, which is only in Boston. Drive all the way there,
The embassy.
the embassy, and then a lady was like, "Who's this gaijin trying to get into her country?" Like she treated me like trash. I was like, "Yeah, fair enough. Like I understand."
Understand a lot of nice
And then
things.
she's like, "Come back a week, drive back, and then drive again.
Yeah.
Get that thing."
It's very frustrating having to go to the embassies, especially if they're far away.
Yeah, when they're far away, you don't know like how they operate. so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that whole ordeal happened, and then luckily I had the passport ready. But
Yeah.
then one of the annoyingest part is the COVID. They call it My SOS. It's like an app where
The app to get into.
Oh,
the
yeah,
app
yeah,
to
yeah.
translate.
Oh, yeah, right.
What's super troll about this is that when I got to the airport, when I landed in Japan, the app stopped working, and then all these people who like couldn't communicate with me were like, "Why is your phone not working?" And I was like, "It's not just me. Like all these other people's like apps aren't working."
Yeah.
So
The
like
app is really buggy. It's,
Yeah.
it's
buggy.
really shit.
Yeah. So then they like sent me to a computer to put the same information I did like 37 times.
Yeah.
So I had to do it again, and then.
Yeah, so to explain, this is the app. I just have it as well because I just came into Japan. Yeah.
Did they call you?
They don't call me because I don't need to quarantine.
Yeah, that was really.
I'm boosted.
They like called me. You're boosted.
I'm boosted, baby.
Yeah, they called me. And they checked on me like every day when I came
Really?
back.
They
And they're
did?
like, yeah, they called me on stream, and I did it on stream.
Yeah. Last time when we needed to quarantine, they call you every day. But I believe, like now, you just have to download it just to register that you are coming into the country. If it works, I mean, like I felt like I go like because I've done this before and I did it through like hard mode. Right? When I came in, we would like literally treat it like cats. Like we come in and they like tag us and brand us and be like, those are the people coming in. And we literally spent 4 hours in the airport. And, like, how long did you spend in the airport?
Very quick. Well, not quick because maybe 3 hours. 3 hours.
3 hours.
You're getting the visa.
Yeah.
You were getting the
Yeah, and you were getting
what's
the
a pain
visa
in
as well.
ass is, can I talk shit about Delta? Is that
Yeah, you can talk
allowed?
shit about it.
We're not sponsored by them.
Well, that's literally our partner.
I own the shares to Delta, actually.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck Delta, dude. I've rode with them 3 times. They fucked me over all 3 times. But anyways, they delayed my fucking
Flight.
my flight by a
Yeah.
day. And what the thing is, you needed the COVID test. 3
Oh,
days.
yeah.
But you get results in 2 days.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I had to time it perfectly.
Yeah.
And then when I did time it perfectly, Delta canceled my Japan trip. They made me get stuck in Detroit. I'm like literally just stuck in Detroit all night.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the airport, they were like, "Hey, your COVID test is late by a day." And then I had to show by taking it like, "Yo, they delayed me by a whole day."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they had to bring the manager, and then the manager had to bring the other manager, and then the managers had to bring the other manager, and he came over and he's like, "Okay, you're good."
That's the most Japanese story I've ever heard in my life.
And I'm like, "Just get me in the goddamn country already!" Like, I'm
Yeah.
like tired, I'm sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I think I must have taken like the most optimized path you could possibly get to take in the country because I was only at the airport for like an hour and a half. But like I prepared my COVID tests. I made sure like it was dated and timed, and made sure to print out all my
I did that
tickets.
too.
Yeah.
I had
Did
a folder.
you pre-register as well?
I did.
You did?
I did, and it didn't work. It wasn't working. And I even screenshotted the barcode,
Oh yeah.
but
So was
they
it?
didn't take it.
Was the app green?
No, because only one of them wasn't accepting my vaccine card.
Yeah,
for some reason. I was like, why?
So you need to make sure you get like the right kind of vaccine card, and then if you get the right kind of vaccine card, the app will turn green, and like if they see a green app, they're just like, let this man through, let this man through. He's
on a green card,
He's
not like
the rest. He's done the paperwork. He's done the paperwork. Get him through. Yeah, literally, I think I skipped like an hour and a half to 2 hours just because I was able to get the green app.
Good to know. I need to know.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tom.
Yeah, I need to know that.
I've done the speed run, guys. I've done the speed run.
20%.
I've optimized the route.
I've optimized it. Yeah, because I knew how anal like Japan were with documents, so I was just like, I need to make sure every document is on par with their exact specification.
Like if you do something in the UK and actually in the US, sometimes you read some stuff, guidelines, you're like, oh, I'm sure that's not that important. Right? Like in Japan, if it's written there, they're gonna check.
Yeah. They will check everything.
They will make sure.
Japan
Yeah.
is the only country where like you actually have to read the fine print.
Yeah.
Because they do everything the fine print.
I went above and beyond, and I still got like. kind of
That's Japan for you.
That is Japan.
That is Japan for you.
So yeah, you still took 3 hours just because you had to like re-sign everything and
Oh, actually,
register
well, the day
everything.
before that, when I transferred it to Detroit,
Yeah.
they kept being like, "Oh, we're gonna get another pilot 1 hour later. Oh, the pilot's coming 1 hour later, 3 hours later, and then they go, oh, canceled. And then like, here's your hotel. Go to the hotel, waste a whole ass day. Go the next day, and then finally load. And then I got out of the airport 3 hours, and then Mainly picked me up, and then I met you guys at the
That restaurant.
that
Yeah.
was pretty mid. So.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Honey, the easy way to save when shopping on your iPhone or computer.
Guys, you know we all shop online.
Of course.
Of course we do. Where else do we shop? In real life? Now, how often do you feel that promo code just taunts you at the checkout?
Every time.
Well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes are a thing of the past.
Really?
Honey's the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart.
Imagine it. You're shopping on one of your favorite sites.
Okay.
You get to the checkout. The Honey button appears, and all you have to do is click apply coupon. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches through coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. I recently bought some nice dress shirts, gentlemen. I know, fancy, because we're going to the UK, and I managed to save $15 on a $100 order thanks to Honey.
$15.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already used Honey, you could be straight up missing out on savings. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting the boys as well. So you can get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/trashtaste. That's joinhoney.com/trashtaste. Back to the episode.
I gotta say, since Didas and Emily came like after Geeks Plus has already obviously been formed for a while, they got the fucking VIP treatment coming into Japan. They got picked up at the airport by Mail-In and Geeks Plus staff. I believe Emily got the same treatment where me and Connor, we were just left to find our way to our house.
Fan Joey.
Yeah, find Joey basically.
I had to pick them up. I mean, like, guys.
I texted Joey. Landed at Japan. I was like, hey, can you come help me? I've got so many bags. Help me out. Joey was the one who took care of it.
And I remember that because I remember I was trying to do the same things to Connor because we were me and Sydney were going to stay around Connor's house, right? And Connor was just like, yeah, Joey helped me with the bags and everything like that.
Dude,
Have I told it on the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
About me not helping you, Gone.
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't know you had that many bags. I would have helped if I know.
The most fucked up thing, I hadn't even joined Geeks Plus at that time.
Yeah.
I was literally just doing it on my own.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Maylene's just fucking sitting back eating her $8 eggs. They're like, yeah, you'll be alright.
But I care.
Yeah. Back then Geeks Plus was just Mail-In, and now Geeks Plus is an entire team. So of course,
I'm surprised.
Yeah, they put him up in a hotel.
yeah,
He,
we were the beta test
we stayed
basically.
in Hotel Joey.
I stayed in Hotel Connor. Slept on his floor. That was very luxurious.
Tatami mat, actually.
Tatami mat. Okay, I'm
No,
sorry.
it's
I'm
not a
sorry.
floor.
I'm sorry.
Come on, it's authentic.
Well, technically, it is a floor.
It's authentic. It's not a
It's
floor.
4 generations old, actually. Handcrafted and massaged.
It's not just a floor. It's like Jesus
not just
Christ.
any-
It's thousands of years of culture. Jesus.
Oh my
So once you got in the country, everything was good. You reckon?
Well, I mean, we always needed a translator. We like translated like everything literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Joey's job at the beginning.
I
Wasn't
I know
even
that
paid
feel.
for it.
Yeah, I wasn't even paid for it.
And then
Yeah.
we're lucky because you guys are like already established. So you guys go, oh, you want to go out to here?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, and then you do all the speaking, and I'm just like, just sitting there. Yeah, and then well, we did our first lesson like 2 weeks ago, but then Golden Week hit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, you going to Japanese lessons?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
for sure.
Yeah.
I feel so useless, man. I really do.
It does make you feel like an infant. You just can't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel so. I never felt so useless in my life, but that's what I like about it. It's like,
You like that?
no, I like, you know, get thrown
challenge.
into the
Okay,
wild.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything. Let everyone
Yeah.
else do everything.
No.
That's cool though, because like I don't know many people who like never left their country who are suddenly just like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna live
Well, if
in a
you-
country
Yeah.
I've never been to. You know?
Yeah.
If you live in your mom's basement long enough, you just.
You want to?
I've been there for a very long time.
Right, right.
Right.
I mean, but like rent is like insane. It's getting a place to rent.
My mom's basement.
It's
Oh,
very-
like
like
the
if
rent?
you wanted to leave your mom's basement, like the rent is really high.
It
get-
depends what state you're in.
It depends where you are.
Right, okay.
I don't know what it's like in Maine, but I guess like New York.
Maine's getting cheaper. I'm not more expensive because the hipsters are moving in.
right.
It's kind of like Williamsburg, where they made it super expensive.
Well, I mean, I know like New York is like fucking
Oh,
egregious.
Brooklyn!
Right?
Actually, when I went to Brooklyn, I used to be cheap and ghetto.
Right.
And then I came back like a couple years after college, and it like completely
And now it's like super fancy,
turned
right?
fancy.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Where's my ghetto Brooklyn that I miss? I miss the ghetto-ness. Where is it?"
Yeah, I've heard it's become like the art district of New York. Like it's like a lot of
Yeah.
hipsters like live in Brooklyn.
I
now,
literally
like-
think it's the art college. It's like
Yeah.
You told me that you try to pay rent once from like in your socks.
What?
Oh yeah. It was just okay. I'll tell the story. So
Like, I was just thinking, are you
so
sitting there? And I was like,
it's 2 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, I gotta pay rent to my roommate real quick. So I had the only way to do is a cash ATM.
it was in New York, right?
All right.
Yeah, it's in New York, like
Right.
my Brooklyn apartment.
Yeah.
Right.
And the deli's only like a 5-minute walk. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go to the deli, get the $500, and then, but I'm so stupid because in my head I'm like, well, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, and what if I get mugged? I
Right.
should hide it in a really good spot. And I hid it in my shoe. And while I was walking back, the money flew out of my shoe. And then I didn't know. And I got back to my apartment and I was like, where's my money? So then I went outside, like in the dark, like looking like this. And then like a bunch of like, you know, people came up to me and he's like,
Yeah.
yo, what you looking for? And I'm like, have you guys seen any like money, like $500 around like that? And they're like, nah, man, nah. And I knew they were acting. I think they picked it up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
Nah, man, nah, dude, I didn't see that. That's crazy. What? And I was like, okay, I know you guys have it. I didn't say that loud, but
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a GG. I'm gonna call my dad and be like, yeah, I lost the $500. Sorry. Yeah, I felt
Fly
bad.
out of your shoe. Like you didn't put it like deep into your
Was it like,
soul.
were you like letting it hang out of
Yeah.
the shoe?
No, I put it as deep as I don't know.
Do you have a hole in your shoe, maybe? It just kind of like slipped
No,
out.
I just maybe physics or something. I don't know, man.
Physics.
Physics, man. Physics.
I don't know, man.
Well, the mugging was just that good.
Dude, I mugged myself technically.
That is the most like I live in New York story I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite time in New York is like going out at like 2 a.m. in the morning, 'cause then you get like the crackheads.
Why is that a good thing?
I don't know. It's kind of it's a vibe. But it's because I'm a dude, so
Yeah.
I'm technically always safe. But if you're like a girl, it's real bad.
I don't know,
Actually,
man. Like I've been to New York and I never felt safe, even like
Yeah, I
during
don't
the
know.
day.
Yeah, no. Actually, being in Japan, I always feel safe now.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
No guns, no stabbing.
Yeah, right. Like
I
you
don't know if I call that a vibe, you know?
All the lo-fi gun noise.
You gotta learn how to talk to them. So what I do is
Wait, you go up and talk to them?
No, if they approach you.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So what
What's
you
the
do is
secret?
you gotta be like homie to them. So like what I do is I like to say man. So I'm like, so they go,
This
hey,
one
guys.
simple trick. Stop
It's pro strategy. This is a pro strategy, okay?
Okay.
So they approach you, they're like, give me $2. Hey, can I have $2? And you go, no, sorry, man. And then you gotta add the man in there. It's like,
So if I just say, no, sorry. They're gonna be like,
say no sorry.
I know, yeah.
They're offended.
You know,
They're
I'm
offended.
not, you know, native to America, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna like stop anything. If someone wants to,
No, it does. You'll be surprised, man.
I was gonna punch you.
Yeah.
I just suddenly felt some connection.
Oh, he's on my level. Thank God.
Oh, you call me man? Okay, good. You're good. I'll mug the next guy.
I'll mug the next time.
What do you think?
Say, man.
What does the man do?
What does a man do?
What does the man do?
What does the man do?
Wait, what dude? The dude asking?
So like,
No, by
why
saying
would-
man, what does that do? Like, why
wait.
does that work?
Oh, it's just like,
It's kind of just
him?
like,
it's like word disarming.
right.
I don't know if this is how it.
Like
is
you're
how
being,
it works.
like you're being friendly towards them,
Yeah,
right?
friendly.
Yeah.
So if you just say, no, sorry, that's like kind of rude. Say, no, sorry, man. Or in that tone, no, sorry, man. Right? Man.
What if I say, apologies, my good fellow. I cannot provide you with the cash that you require right now.
Well, then you make them
would like
laugh.
to
and
I
then
would
they
like
let
to
you
decline
go.
that request, sir.
That's another thing. If you can make them laugh, they let you go, too. You know?
I mean, look, like I believe you,
Criminals make
but
this one simple trick.
there's a part of me that believes you, but like, not in saying that, I'm not gonna try it.
I mean, I haven't been mugged yet, so.
Yeah, well,
I
mean-
don't think I'll be mugged here, right?
I mean, I
you gotta be
suppose.
pretty unlucky.
Yeah. Unless it's an umbrella, in which case that's just like free reign.
Oh, yeah. Someone
Yeah.
stole Emily's umbrella.
Yeah, it do be like that. Yeah.
People don't steal here unless it's umbrellas.
Yeah.
Because it's not your umbrella, it's the community umbrella.
Yeah.
You gotta be more careful about like people trying to make you join cults.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened to me yet.
That's good. It
You'll
will.
know.
It will happen.
Do I have to go to like the countryside?
No, you
No,
just have
don't follow them. Why are you following
no, you just have to be like, sorry, man.
Sorry, sorry.
Sorry, man. I don't want to join the call.
I don't want to join your call.
Sorry, dude.
I'd be like,
I don't want to go pray.
Yeah.
you're good, dude.
I don't think it'll work here. They don't understand English that much.
Oh, no, the cults do.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
They go
Oh,
for
then they'll
foreigners.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh, then my tactic worked.
Yeah. Just be like, sorry.
Just say man,
Yeah.
right?
Sorry, man. I don't want to join a call,
Sorry, man. I don't want to pray right now. They'll ask you, do you want to pray? You say no, and then they'll show you a picture of Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
should be your sign.
Yeah. It's always Mount Fuji.
I always question, like, what exactly do you do in this cult, though? Like, they just like get money from you?
Yeah,
or-
normally they make you kind
They
of
make you
like
do
you
stuff?
live with them, and then they
It's
try and
usually,
get your
I
money.
mean, it's usually like, it starts off with a scam.
like it's just brainwashing.
Yeah, it starts off with a scam, which then eventually leads on to some like more,
Yeah.
I don't want to say devious licks, but yeah.
It reminds me of that episode of,
But you know, it gets a little, serious.
There's that episode of Golden Time, right? Where there's like a cult thing going on.
Is there?
Yeah.
You know, Japan weirdly has a lot of cults.
Yeah.
They're really, really, really like active.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really big ones as well.
Yeah.
It's because there's no like one organized religion like a
Yeah.
lot of
Yeah.
countries, so it's kind of just like free for all, basically.
I'm guessing because of the aging population as well. It's very
true.
easy to.
That's it.
I can't unsee it. I was fine, and then Connor like randomly while I was hanging out with him, this dude just randomly dropped. Yeah, there's like a lot of old people, more old people than young people. And I was like, no, there's not. Then I'm like the next week I've been walking around. I'm like, oh my god, they're everywhere. There's old people everywhere.
If you go to a supermarket, it's probably like 80%
Yeah.
elderly.
It's insane. I was like, what?
I was just like, I saw a news article just the other day. I mean, this is outdated by the time being, but like, do you know what percentage of the population is below 15 in Japan?
Wait, what did you say? Repeat that again?
What population? What percentage of the Japanese population is below 15 years old? What do you think? 10%.
What the fuck?
That's how many like old people there are, or older people there are.
Less young people.
Less young
This is
people.
what
basically.
happens when everyone plays gacha. No one's having sex.
I agree with that. I went on Akihabara and the sex shop is all I needed to see.
Oh, you into it?
I did, and I saw some questionable, very
The full
questionable.
story one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like advertisement that's just like,
Yeah.
I pretend not to look.
Yeah.
So how does like New York as a big city compare to Tokyo?
Oh,
living there.
It's like Tokyo is amazing.
Yeah.
I love it here.
That's good.
It's literally New York. But
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome. Come to Tokyo.
well, New York has the grid system, which is like it gets boring because you just straight lines, right?
Yeah.
Japan has just like the straight lines, and then
Yeah, like lots of little like.
That's it. That's what you know.
I mean,
no food differences in the restaurant.
oh my god, dude!
You're looking at it in the eyes of like an architect.
I'm like straight lines. Japan, everyone.
I like lost like 20 pounds before getting here.
Yeah.
Obviously not.